Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. So, children, from today onwards, let us have a revision session. Okay. So, on the chapter acid, bases, and salts. So, here I have taken a PDF form of acid, bases, and salts chapter from CBSE online. So, today we will be discussing about the previous year questions. So, that has been given in the question papers. Okay, so first we shall discuss with 1 mark questions. So here is 1 mark questions. You can just see. Yes. So write chemical equation for the reaction of zinc metal on sodium hydroxide. So what happens when zinc metal reacts with sodium hydroxide? So Zn, it is reacting with NaOH, two molecules of NaOH, which is in aqueous state. With the presence of heat, it is going to give Na2ZnO2, sodium zinc oxide, which is in aqueous form, plus hydrogen. So answer to only a point. Okay, so they have asked only chemical reaction or chemical equation. Just write it and finish it off. It is 1 mark question. Okay, and 3 acidic solutions, that is A, B and C, which have a pH of 0, 3 and 5 respectively. That means they have given 3 acidic solution. Understand the questions properly. So A acidic solution, B and C they have given. A pH value is 0, B pH value is 3 and C pH value is 5 respectively they have given. Now the question is, which solution has the highest concentration of H plus ions? That means lower the pH value, higher will be the dissociation. Yes, I have taught this to you, right? So which solution has the lowest concentration? Higher the pH value, lower the, yes, so higher the pH value, lower will be the concentration. It is inversely proportional. pH is inversely proportional to the concentration. Okay, so answer is the solution with pH 0 as the highest concentration of H plus ions and solution with pH of 5 as lowest concentration of H plus ions. Okay, now what is meant by P and H in the pH? So very simple question. P stands for potence. I have taught this one, right? So P stands for potence in German. So meaning is power. H stands for hydrogen, that is power of hydrogen. So we call it as pH. P should be small letter and H has to be capital. So this question was asked in the year 2014. Okay, next define alkalis and give an example. So what is alkalis? So the water soluble bases, so the bases which are going to dissolve or it is soluble in the water, that type of bases are said to be alkalis. Example, sodium hydroxide, NaOH. They have asked only to define alkalis and give example. Okay, and mention the range of pH for identification of a base. Okay, 7.1 to 14 is the pH range for bases. So what is for acids? It is 0.1 to 6.9. It is acidic, right? And 7.1 to 14 is for bases. Okay. Next, how chloride of lime differs from calcium chloride? How it is different, children? By knowing chemical formula, that is CaOCl2 is the chloride of lime, whereas CaCl2 is calcium chloride. Okay, that is a difference. And what is meant by water of crystallization in a substance? So the water molecules which is associated with crystalline solid. So you take water, that molecules is there, right? So the molecules is associated with the crystalline solid and they are called water of crystallization. Okay, and right, for example, we studied about plaster of Paris, right? When we add water to plaster of Paris, what happens? It will turn into gypsum, right? Yes. So write the chemical name and chemical formula for washing soda. Very easy. Na2CO3 dot 10H2O, that is sodium carbonate decahydrate. Deca in the sense 10 molecules of water. Decahydrate is washing soda. That is a chemical formula. chemical name. So what effect does an increase in concentration of H plus aqueous ions in a solution have on pH of solution? So increase in concentration, increase in H plus concentration will lead to decrease in pH. Just now we discussed in the first question, isn't it? So name a gas that evolved when dilute HCl reacts with sodium hydrogen carbonate. So what happens when dilute HCl reacts with sodium hydrogen carbonate, and how it is recognized? So two questions is merged here. Just notice the question. So carbon dioxide, it turns lime water milky. In this way, carbon dioxide gas is recognized. So when lime water turns milky in the presence of carbon dioxide, what happens? We can recognize carbon dioxide gas there. And what are olfactory indicators? So this olfactory indicators we discussed in control and coordination chapter, isn't it? Those indicators whose smell changes in acidic and basic solution. Okay, that is said to be olfactory indicators. For example, onion, clove, all these examples we learned, right? And why does 1 mole of HCl solution have high concentration of H plus ions than 1 mole of CH3COOH solution? ಯಾಕೆ 1 mole of HCl solution high concentration ಇದೆ compared to 1 mole of CH3COOH solution? So it is because 1 mole HCl is a strong acid and it is completely ionized in aqueous solution, whereas CH3COOH is a weak acid, so it is only partially ionized. It is based on the ionization. Okay, so HCl we call it a strong acid because dissociation is occurring fast, where in case of CH3COOH it is weak acid, so it is partially ionized. It is not, H plus ions are not completely ionized. Okay, so dissociation complete agala, one step alle agala, where in case of HCl I have explained this also. Dissociation takes place only in first step. Okay, so that is why HCl is said to be strong acid. Okay, next coming to 13th question. So that is given in the year 2013. Write the chemical equation representing the action of atmospheric CO2 gas on bleaching powder when left exposed in open. So what happens? What happens in the action of atmospheric carbon dioxide gas on bleaching powder when it is exposed outside? So CaOCl2 plus CO2 gives rise to CaCO3 plus Cl2, that is calcium carbonate. Okay, it gives rise to calcium carbonate along with the chlorine. How will you test for the gas which is liberated when hydrochloric acid reacts with an active metal? So what is a test? So bring a burning matchstick near the gas. If it gives a pop sound, then we can guess there is a liberation of hydrogen gas. Very simple. Next question. How is the pH of solution of an acid influenced when it is diluted? So pH of solution increases when it is diluted. Okay, dilute ಮಾಡಿದಷ್ಟು pH increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. At what pH rain water is said to be acidic? So ಯಾವ pH ಅಲ್ಲಿ, pH value ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು rain waterನ acidic ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So when pH value is lesser than 5.5, then we can say that rainwater is acidic. Acid rain formation occurs, right? And which gases evolved when dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with zinc metal? ಯಾವ gas liberate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? And write the molecular formula of this gas. That is dihydrogen gas, that is H2. Okay, simple. Dry HCl gas doesn't change the color of dry blue litmus. Give reason to justify it. So always dry HCl doesn't change the color of dry blue litmus. Why is it so? Because dry HCl gas does not form any sort of ions. Ions idrene litmus paper ali color change agodu. So therefore it does not affect dry blue litmus. Okay. And why is HCl a stronger acid than acetic acid? So why HCl is called a strong acid so than acetic acid? HCl is completely ionized in aqueous solution. So whereas acetic acid is only partially ionized in aqueous solution. Okay, and name the chemicals used in acid fire extinguisher and the gas evolved from it when it is used. So answer is sodium hydrogen carbonate and sulfuric acid. The gas evolved is carbon dioxide. Okay, so same common gases evolved. So children, we have discussed 20 questions for right now. I want you people to read the question and practice the answer twice roughly in your homework book. So this will be your worksheet. Okay, do practice this. I think I have already sent this PDF. If not, let me know in the live session. I can forward it to you people. Don't sit and write, just revise it. Fine, don't waste your time by writing it. Okay, just revise it twice, thrice, and write once. Fine children, have a good day. Take care.